It's just before bedtime, and the stars are starting to twinkle through your bedroom window. The house is quiet now. The kind of quiet that means something magical might be about to happen. You're tucked in tight, your favorite blanket wrapped around you, just right. Beside you, curled in a sleepy ball, is your best friend, your dog, Milo. He's soft, a little floppy, and always smells a bit like sunshine and grass. You sigh a big, sleepy sigh. I wish we could go somewhere, you whisper. Just for a little adventure. Just you and me. Milo's ears twitch. He lifts his head and wags his tail once. Then, without a word, he hops off the bed and something amazing happens. Your bedroom wall begins to shimmer. A soft breeze tickles your nose, carrying the scent of flowers, warm soil, and fresh rain where your wall once was. Now there's a wooden gate covered in vines and tiny glowing flowers. At the top, in swirly letters, it reads, "The Garden of Whispers." You look at Milo. He looks at you. You both know this isn't a dream. Or maybe it is a dream, but one you're meant to walk through. You take Milo's paw in your hand. The gate creaks open, and just like that, you step into a hidden garden full of secrets, magic, and the softest kind of adventure. The gate closes softly behind you with a gentle click. The moment you step into the garden, everything feels different. The air is warm and glowing, and the colors here are just a little brighter than you remember from the real world. The grass under your feet is soft like a pillow, and little fireflies blink lazily all around, their lights pulsing in slow, sleepy rhythms. Milo sniffs the air and lets out a happy woof. His tail wags excitedly. You walk together, side by side, past mushrooms that glow a soft green, past dandelions that float even without wind, until you reach the edge of a clearing. In the middle of the clearing stands a giant tree, so tall its top disappears into clouds of silver mist. Its bark shimmers like it's made of moonlight, and its leaves rustle in a way that sounds like someone whispering stories. At the base of the tree is a cozy lump of orange fur, a small fox curled into a perfect little circle, its chest rising and falling with deep, contented breaths. You kneel beside the fox and whisper, "Hello." The fox opens one sleepy eye. Its voice is a soft yawn. "Oh, visitors. It's been a while." Milo sniffs the fox gently and sits beside it. "You're lucky," the fox says, stretching one paw and letting out a long sigh. "This is the wishing tree. She only wakes up for those who believe in soft things, like naps and dreams and snacks." You giggle. The fox blinks slowly. "If you tell the wishing tree one thing you hope for, even if it's small or a secret, she might remember it for you." You and Milo look up at the branches swaying above. You close your eyes and think of something gentle and quiet and just for you. Maybe it's a hug you miss. Maybe it's a place you'd like to go. Maybe it's just a wish to always have Milo beside you. When you open your eyes, a single leaf floats down and lands in your palm. It sparkles for a moment, then vanishes like a bubble. The fox yawns again. That's her way of saying, "Okay." She never forgets. Then he curls back into a ball, already drifting back to sleep. You pet his soft fur once. Then, hand in paw, you and Milo walk on deeper into the garden, where more sleepy wonders are waiting. The path ahead is soft and glowing. Tiny blue flowers light up as you step on them, making the trail sparkle behind you like a starry ribbon. Milo trots just ahead, his tail swaying like a fluffy flag. Every now and then, he turns to make sure you're still there. You always are. Soon, the trees open up again, this time to a little pond. The water is so still, it looks like glass, and the sky above reflects perfectly on its surface, like the stars decided to take a nap in the water. You notice something glowing near the edge of the pond. At first, it looks like a lantern sitting on a rock, but then it moves. Out crawls a very slow, very sparkly snail. Its shell glows like a nightlight, and on its back is a tiny lantern that glows with soft golden light. Milo tilts his head. The snail looks up at you with wise, sleepy eyes. "Evening," it says. "You're just in time." The bubble bridge is almost ready. You blink. Bubble bridge. The snail nods slowly. It only appears when someone gentle and brave needs to cross. The bridge doesn't like rushers or grumblers, but I can tell you're just right. You follow the snail to the edge of the pond, and there, rising slowly from the water, are bubbles, big ones, glowing ones, each one as round and soft as a dream. They float into place, one by one, forming a winding path across the pond. Each bubble is just strong enough to hold a careful footstep. Milo nudges one with his nose. It gives a little bounce, but it doesn't pop. The snail lights the first few bubbles with his lantern. Just take your time, he says. The bubbles like children who walk with wonder. You step onto the first bubble. It holds. Milo follows, his paws patting gently beside you. Step by step, you cross the pond, surrounded by starlight, held by bubbles, guided by your glowing snail friend below. When you reach the other side, a soft wind picks up behind you, and the bubble bridge gently floats away, disappearing into mist. You wave goodbye to the snail. He waves a slow little feeler back, and then, with a yawn and a stretch, you and Milo continue on. Somewhere ahead, the garden is waiting to show you more. The garden begins to glow a little softer now, as if it knows bedtime is near. The air smells like warm cookies and fresh cotton, and somewhere nearby, you hear soft giggles, tiny ones. You follow the sound with Milo at your side, until you come to a cozy little hillen there beneath a mushroom umbrella, and a twinkling moon is a group of pillow mice. They're no bigger than your hand, fluffy and round, with soft fabric ears and tiny button noses. Some are wearing hats made from acorns, others are curled up in teacups. They look up as you arrive, blinking sleepy eyes. Oh, company, squeaks the tiniest one, standing up on a sugar cube, just in time for our moonlight picnic. Would you and your pup like to join us? You nod shyly. Milo's tail gives a gentle thump of approval. A mouse pats the ground beside her. Come sit. We have dreamberries, cloud puffs, and nap cakes with honey cream. Everything is tiny but just your size, and everything tastes like childhood, like comfort, like quiet giggles on rainy afternoons. Milo happily munches on a peanut-shaped biscuit, while one of the mice curls up in the curve of his back. You lie on your side in the soft moss. The mice snuggle in all around you like warm cushions. Someone hums a lullaby. Above, the stars blink gently. The moon is round and kind. The whole world feels held. The tiniest mouse climbs onto your knee. Only show up for the soft-hearted, she says with a squeak. You're doing a very good job of being small and gentle tonight. You smile, your eyes getting heavy. But just before sleep finds you completely, a wind sweeps gently through the hill. It smells like lavender and dreams. The mice all blink at once. The Windkeeper is near, whispers one. You and Milo sit up slowly, somehow. You both understand. The garden is ready for your final visit. You say goodbye to the pillow mice, who wrap you in a tiny patchwork blanket for the journey ahead. Milo gives one last happy bark. And together, you follow the moonlight down a winding path, deeper into the dream. The garden grows quieter now. Even the flowers seem to be yawning, their petals folding slowly inward. The fireflies blink a little more slowly. The sky is deeper, darker, full of velvet stars. You and Milo follow the soft wind through tall grass and sleepy willows, until you reach a gentle hill tucked under a canopy of glowing leaves. At the very top is a nest, not for birds, but for something older and softer than birds. The nest is woven from wishes and lullabies, threaded with twinkling moss and tucked with feather-like clouds, and in the center sits the Windkeeper. She is tall and gentle, with wings like pages from old bedtime books, and her eyes are made of the quiet that comes just before you fall asleep. She speaks without speaking. You have wandered kindly. You have listened well. You nod, snuggling closer to Milo. It is time. From her wing, she lifts a glowing feather. She brushes it across your forehead so light you almost think you imagined it. This feather will guide you home. The wind begins to curl around your ankles. It doesn't push or rush, just lifts you. Milo floats beside you, paws curled, snoring ever so gently. The garden below waves goodbye. The wishing tree rustles softly. The lantern snail flashes once from his pond. The pillow mice wave tiny handkerchiefs. And then, like a leaf floating on still air, you and Milo drift back to the quiet of your room, back to the warmth of your blanket, back to your pillow that smells like safety and stories. The Windkeeper's feather glows once in your hand, then disappears into the night. You're tucked in again, right where you started, in your warm bed, blanket snug beneath your chin. But something's different now. Milo is curled up beside you, just like always. Except maybe, his fur glows just a little in the moonlight. Your room is quiet, but the kind of quiet that's filled with soft echoes, like the whisper of wind in leaves, or the hush of tiny paws on moss. You blink slowly. The wooden gate is gone. No glowing flowers, no swirling letters, just your wall. But in your hand, you still feel the weight of something light, a memory maybe, or the fading warmth of a feather. Milo sighs in his sleep. You reach over and pat his head. "Thank you for the adventure," you whisper. And then, you let go. You let the garden fade into the corners of your dreams, knowing it will always be there. Whenever your heart is soft and your mind is quiet and your pup is close, the stars outside your window are still twinkling. And somewhere in the distance, a breeze carries the last note of a lullaby through the night. You are safe. You are home. You are deeply, wonderfully asleep.